the language fundamentals now. So whichever language is there, it has the concept of variables where we can store some data. And what is the type of data it stores? That is defined by data types. So it can store numbers, strings, like data in alphanumeric data in double quotes like this, numbers with phone numbers are decimal points like this, and the boolean values like either true or false. JavaScript also defines two trivial data types, null and undefined. So each of which defines only a single value. In addition to these primitive data types, numbers, strings, and the boolean values, JavaScript supports a composite data type called as object, which we'll discuss later. And also JavaScript does not make any distinction between integer values and floating points. All the numbers in the JavaScripts are represented by floating points only. There is no specific, there is no difference of integers here. So because JavaScript represents numbers using the 64-bit floating point format defined by IEEE of 754 standard. JavaScript, the variables are unlike other programming languages. Variables are just named containers here. You can place whatever data we have, and before the variable is used, you don't need to declare it with the data type like integer or string or like that. You just need to mention var, it's variant data type, and the type of data it stores will be taken at runtime. Let's say some var money, var name. Even you can declare both at the same time using comma. You can declare them and define at the same time. Samuday, or in a two separate statements, var name equal to Kiran, or individually money equal to some 500, and the semicolon is not mandatory. So if you see here, I didn't mention any data type in front of this. It is taking a number data type, but I didn't mention here. I simply type var, because JavaScript is an untyped language. This means a JavaScript variable can hold a value of any data type. Unlike many other programming languages, you don't have to tell JavaScript during variable declaration what type of value it holds. The type of value can change during the execution of the program. JavaScript will take care of it automatically. And for a variable, there is a lifetime also added to that one, that is called as scope, variable scope. There are two types of scopes here, global variables and local variables. Global variable has a global scope, which means it can be defined anywhere in your JavaScript and can be used. Local variables will be visible only inside some function where it is defined, which is always local to that function. Within the body of a function, a variable which is declared local takes precedence over global variable. If a local variable and global variable both has the same name, then preference will be given to the local variable. And there is some convention also for these local variables, the variable names. It should not be any keywords like break, boolean and all, and it shouldn't start with in numbers. It can start with underscore, then underscore 123u is a variable valid name only, and JavaScript variable names are case sensitive, so name and name both are different. There are many reserved keywords you need to take control of. So let me show you an example of local and global. let's say I create a variable name var a1 is equal to, let's keep the value as global. Inside this function I will create one more variable, and let me create one more variable inside this function with the same name var a1 is equal to, I will keep the name as local, value as. So in this alert box, to this particular code, at the end I am using plus operator and appending this a1. So when I save this and run this, you see it is showing local here. To the original message I am adding, I am just joining my variable value also. Here instead of telling global, it is taking local, because the precedence will be given to the local variable. Now let's say I remove this local part, I will comment this local part. So when I click say hello again, let's reload it or close and open again. You see it is showing global now, because as local variable is not there, next it is picking the global variable where I can use it anywhere. So that's it.